We all know what catfishing is, but what is ghosting? We now will find out what exactly it is and how it affects us. For those of you who do not know, ghosting is the act of blocking all communications without warning. It is done in the hope that the ghostee will get the hint and back off.
Met this guy when I did a level 2 course in creative media, and he seemed like a nice guy. He wasn't in the best place financially, so he would every now and again he would have asked for maybe a land of a fiver for cigarettes or the odd 20 quid so he could stock up his fridge. And I can't remember the exact number. I think it was like, say, maybe 150, 170 quid at one point. We had agreed like payment plans, if that makes sense. So you pay me 30 quid here, 50 quid there. He was okay with the first one, but he skipped the second one, bought himself a whole new outfit. That's a different story, so I'll not go there. But after a while, it just, because he knew, I think it was because he knew I was pissed, and I was pissed. I told him I was pissed, and he just didn't really bother anymore. Tried talking to him, and I got nothing. I said to him, come in the tech tomorrow, I want to have a talk, I want you to know how I feel, and so on. And he said, yeah, no problem. But that was the last I heard from him. Haven't seen him since, haven't spoke to him since. I texted him on Facebook to try and get him. Nothing.
Yeah, I've actually been a ghoster. I had this friend for 5 years. It wasn't really a good friendship. It was a bit toxic for me, I would say. And I was always the one to be there for her and help her out. But whenever I needed her help, she wouldn't be there for me. And I wasn't feeling happy around her anymore. Obviously, she would invite me over to her house and everything, but I just wouldn't go, really. I would just make up excuses. And I think she started sensing that I was sort of starting to ghost her. And I just don't want to talk to her anymore. I took her off my Facebook, pretty much deleted her off everything. I still kept her phone number. So yeah, for 2 months I just stopped talking to her completely, basically. And after 2 years of not talking to her at all, I realized that I was very, very sort of mean in the way that I said the stuff to her last time we talked. So, I talked to her and I apologized for the way I treated her. And I realized that she's still pretty much really immature because she couldn't get past what I did. So yeah, that's when I realized there's no point in being friends with her at all again. So I just left it completely, and yeah, that's basically the story.
A while back, I met this guy. He was part of this course, and we met at the end of the year show. Although I didn't get to speak to him, like my friend added him, and I was so happy because that was my opportunity to speak to him. But then I didn't have the guts to do that. I waited for a while. I just waited and waited till he popped up to me. I didn't want to guilt trip my boyfriend, so we broke up. And then after we broke up, we started talking, me and this person, really closely. And when I was in Hong Kong, we just constantly talked. I was just glad that a guy would listen to me. Then I came back from Hong Kong, and I was like excited to meet up with him, and I was excited to like see him. But then things started to get really distant, strange. It wasn't good. It was just distant, and I felt like I did something wrong. I felt like I wasn't happy. I wasn't the kind of girl he wanted, and it definitely made me feel like shit. Like, it really did. I was really sad, and I didn't know how to feel, and I felt really annoyed and angry at myself because I wasted my time. And then after that, I just kind of, didn't speak to him. And then out of nowhere, he goes to uni and we don't speak at all for weeks on end. And I just kind of sat back and just enjoyed myself in tech and enjoyed myself with other things. But I still felt like I wanted something out of this friendship or this relationship. Like, I just wanted something, even though your friends or your family are telling you, hey, there's like other dudes, there's other guys.
Thank you for listening. So, what do you think? Is ghosting ever acceptable?